Yo! Let's get started. Let's go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. The preparations, ping Discord, done. Chat, done. Game, done. Everything is live, done. Yeah, here we go. Hello, people. Welcome. Hey, Pompey. How are you doing? Hey, Moja. Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing? Welcome. What jump scare? Hey, Chappy. What jump scare? What did I do? I know my face can be a little bit scary and intimidating at times. I guess that will work. Student audio, no intro. Ah, my bad. I need to set up an intro. That's on my to-do list for this year. So maybe by the end of November, I will have it. Hey, Lucas. Hey, Pajama. Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, Arnos. How's Helmut this season? Hey, Gio. Welcome. How have you guys been doing? How is your weekend going? Hey, you play this game for long enough and you start to become similar. It's the way of the game. Can you really blame me for that? Can you really blame me for that? Hey, Widget, greetings. Welcome. How are you doing, my friend? I can't even do +3. Is this lightning build? Okay, let's start with this. Is no, this is not a lightning build. This is like an end game, late game build. This is well, in the tab. Okay, this poison build with one ice hero and one lightning hero, basically. Well, two lightning heroes because Dark Lightning Archer is in here as well. But in order to run this, you would need a lot of skill points. So you can't do that in early game, and being able to do +5 waves is not something that's reasonable for early game, so don't worry, you are completely good to go. And you should go with the lightning build. And eventually you can switch to some variations like this, for example. Hey Buddha, Hadyashin, hello, welcome. I don't like the stream, wow. Can you dislike it then? Hey Camp, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hey, hi. Try Sarah, +1 arrow. +1 arrow line on items won't work for the strafe ability, so that's not a very good line for Sarah, because the vast majority of the time the strafe will be on, so that +1 arrow won't actually be doing anything. What you want to get, the +1 arrow through the skill tree in here instead, so this will work. Doing good? Yeah, I'm doing great as well. Thank you for asking. Getting some proper Finnish coffee again and doing some farming. Life is great. Oh, that's a wrong build for Dragon. This is the results for the wave build. And that was a tab wave, so there's a gold income from that one. If someone doesn't have 13 hero slot, what heroes should they drop? Do you mean from this build? Hey Schnitz, welcome. It's been a while. How have you been doing? Oh, you don't like the layout of the stream? Okay, I kind of want to experiment a little bit, so... Anyone else have any opinions? Is the full screen game just better than the current layout in here, or how do you prefer it? Hey Timeless, let's go, welcome, how are you doing? Poseidon in number 2, what? Well. Was it in boss damage? Oh, it was a very weird wave. I think this is probably a little bit more normal. When are you using Elizabeth? I need some items. I can't do it otherwise. I need a better sword. Probably a DCDIQ sword or something like that. Then I can maybe try if I want to. But from this build, if you don't have the 13 hero slot, that's going to be a... I would not really recommend running this build in that case. I would just probably drop Poseidon and run just Lightning with Thor and Succubus as the one poison hero instead. So probably that would be the change. I probably can single proc, yeah. I really haven't tried. Once again, kind of waiting for the beta, which the dev is working hard on to bring us as soon as possible, I'm sure, so yeah. I'm gonna try. I wanna try Elizabeth. I'm gonna try a lot of heroes when we get beta. I just don't really wanna go around wasting reset tickets right now. Maybe. They're slacking. What a surprise. What a surprise. How are you? I'm doing great, thank you. How about you? My boss damage is so unbalanced towards Succubus. Well, she's like 0.055 almost, so I guess that kind of explains it a lot. I just can't not level her. Just feels so great. But I believe I will try to maybe balance Sarah, Zeus, and maybe Dark Lightning Archer a little bit with gold in future. I should spend some tab. I have like 200 hours, so I should maybe go for a couple of top 50 seasons just with tab and get some gold. My Sarah race, so let me check. I actually did calculate that yesterday because Yuki asked me to, so I should have the image somewhere. Let me find it. My Sarah is currently 0.042. Zeus is 46. Oh yeah. Succubus is actually 0.053. I lied a little bit. It's not 55, it's 53. But I feel like if, in terms of like farming, bone and stuff, it's probably gonna be Succubus giving me the most value, perhaps. Because Sarah will kind of be idle in the beginning of the bone. Well, with just normal attack. Poseidon is 0.044, so really high as well. I think I will drop him a little bit. I might try to run a little bit more Infinite Colony and then drop Poseidon ratio. Do you know Guild Polski Husarse? The name is familiar, I don't know anything else really about the guild. Are you in it? How to beat Bone Dragon was asked by Geo. The simplest answer is to just keep on leveling your units until you can do it. There's really not that many secrets, except you want to have probably like 30,000-40,000 levels at least on your damage dealers. and quite a lot of elves to be able to survive for the first skills. But other than that, there's not really any huge tricks for the first skills. Well, using like Defender and Druid for extra defense and maybe Unicorn Shield Intercessors can help to survive. And of course Shield Castle in the castle parts. Can you sow your heart for bone build? This one? I should also kind of work on this, I guess, a little bit. How long did you play Crow Castle? A few years now? Since I came back, it's been like 2 years and 3 months or so. My bone damage report. Okay, let's do a couple of like normal bone dragon battles like I would normally farm it. And let's see. Also really depends, I guess, if there's a breath or not. Let's do 1 or 2 more. I'm starting to wonder if I even wanna keep on casting shoes if there's no breath, but I guess just 1 click. So it's like this. Well, shoes is doing a lot because of the breath. And here, I think this is the results of no breath. And this is the results of the breath, so Zeus gets a lot more damage in that case. It's all succubus. I mean, yeah. I also do cast her first. So technically she kinda has a little advantage in terms of times. Maybe the most optimal way would be to cast Necromancer first, then Succubus, then the others. But it's just easier with the peak mouse gameplay to just go with like Succubus, Lightning Bowmaster, and then Necromancer. Maybe I should like start from the Necromancer or something like that. That's doable. Doesn't really make much of a difference, I guess. Like for me in terms of gameplay. But it's still... yeah, it's all Succubus. I think whenever Bone 3, Sarah is at number 2. Yeah, it seems like that. Because then she can get her strafe activated. If the Bone Dragon doesn't breathe, the strafe will be like it was active now. So now you have a couple of like 1.5 seconds in real life time for the strafe. But if there's no breath, there's like split second of strafe being active. So even though I do have the +1 arrow for normal attacks, which gives Sarah a little bit normal attack damage, it's still gonna be so much weaker without the strafe. So with longer kill time, Sarah would definitely be higher, and higher ratio Sarah would also probably be more beneficial. But for me, it's like this. Hey Mizo, how are you doing? King One, hello. Do you watch ads? I don't watch ads. No, I don't watch ads. I don't need to watch the 3x game speed ads because I buy 3x game speed with real money, and I just don't watch the gold ads. I haven't done... I did one accidentally a couple of seasons ago, but that's about it. Oh, Snitch. Enjoy your work. Enjoy your day if you're still hearing this. See you in the next one. Thank you for stopping by. Just woke up. What time is it for you, Mizo? It's 2 PM for me. Zeus, Necro, Succubus, Bowmaster, probably optimal. That could be. That was very unfortunate breath. right at the end. Yeah, that's probably the most optimal. Let's see the results. Let's do one more. Oh, I did the wrong order. Anyway. One more. Yeah, that's probably... It feels really fast. I mean, everything feels really fast, but that makes Zeus to be quite high up in there. And I do have the same items. I do, okay, yeah. On Zeus that I have for waving as well. Hey Lucas, how are you doing? Oh, Pompey, yeah, congratulations. I'm sure you will be getting one in the next 100,000 defense, so don't worry. That's a huge. 90k is not a small defense. Gonna hit that 100 soon. That feels great always, right? Should optimize uptime during the Necro debuff, yeah. And of course I do have skill duration, so that helps a little bit. Even though it's just less than a second. Wow, Green Dragon. I might wanna adjust the positions a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. The real thing is just, if we could disable the breath, the farming would be super fast. It's the only thing that really makes it a little bit slower. Hey Johnny, welcome. And the meta right now, I would recommend going with Lightning, and later on you can go to other like variations, like Lightning plus something else, is what I would recommend. But I would recommend starting with just full Lightning. There's Lightning build videos in the description. There's also the progression guide spreadsheet video from Sayonara, also in the description. Also, my Instagram is in the description. Follow me, please. For reasons. Necromancer, Succubus, Zeus, Bowmaster. Wow, this is gonna be so. Necromancer, Succubus, Zeus. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I would really need to do a longer farming period to see if there's any real difference in here. Like maybe 100 kills on each different variation and see what is the fastest. I might do that if I'm bored enough. But then again, if I'm farming off stream, I just watch something, so it won't be optimal like ever. Because let's be realistic, you won't be doing the maximum speed farming if you are watching something or doing something like that. When is next update? I wish I knew. I would love to tell you when it's gonna be. I would love. Couple of minutes here, I'm going for my nephew's 3rd birthday party. Wish him happy birthday for me, Lucas. That's really nice. You have a nice day ahead then. Difference is minimal, either one of these should be perfect. Yeah, I agree. Waiting for mimic item. Oh boy. I hope not. It should be this month, but yeah. We have heard that. It's really like a broken record at this point. It would be easy with to be consistent with hotkeys. Yeah, true. Highest damage dealer in this build. There you go. Yeah, I would not recommend poison yet with 100 skill points. You probably need like at least 20 more. Want to do some race? Sure. Anyone else in? Don't have the rules in here, I believe. Just gonna write them in the chat. Dragons. Wow. Wow. Let's try again. This should be the rules. Let me just pin that. There we go, that should do. Okay, let's go. 4 L items from Lesson Dragon or 3 E items from Bone Dragon, whichever you can farm, and whoever can join. Let's just do a friendly competition. Hey Herb! Aha, let's go. This is gonna be awesome. We have so many people joining in. I thought, hello, I'm doing great. How about you? Thank you for asking. So, let's go. 4 L items, 3 E items, and let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. Hey Richan, how are you doing? My Dark Assassin is doing 5-10% damage. Why so little? Do you have a slash rune on your Dark Assassin? How about the items? What do you have on your assassin? Rob? Timeless, are you still here? We need to join the main Sayonara Laku. I've been there for a couple of seasons in the past. Some seasons probably in the future when I don't want to do any kind of farming or when I don't want to do any streaming, because otherwise I would just be streaming waving pretty much. Or I would have to farm on my alt account, which would actually be a pretty nice option to do. Doing amazing. Hope you're having a nice weekend. I am, thank you very much. I hope you are as well. Do you have any special plans? Hey Geo. I have items for Dark Assassin, but not rune. Well, the rune is gonna give you a lot more potential damage. And I don't know whether you have perfect items or not, but items can really affect it a lot. 1 second Bone Dragon, that would be nice. Speed running Bone Dragon. I forgot how to do the optimal farming route again. Oh no. Gamph is gonna school me. Don't watch Gamph. I know what I'm doing. Every kill, different order. Hey! I wish I could read your name, but hello? I should get rune now? Yeah, what wave are you on, Ara? What is your wave level currently? Theoretically, you can do 3,600 bone an hour. That's a lot. Five seconds. Let's just do a speed run of all dragons. Let's also pump my damage dealers a little bit for that. To get that slight advantage on Bone Dragon again. The weather is cold and rainy, so my plan is to sit inside and be warm. That is a wonderful plan. I approve. Hey Pomo Chemu, welcome, how are you doing? Do you think early Town Archer is good? It's definitely an option you can go for, yeah. I mean, you will want to get them to 10,000 anyway, so might do it. by doing early game, it helps a little bit with your colonies. With full lightning, you don't really need the townhouses in anywhere else. You can kind of destroy waves super easily. But it can help you a little bit with colonies, so it's really up to you. But if you do something else, especially than just lightning, then definitely I would take town archers with. So for example, with my poison starter build, I would definitely go with town archers as well in the beginning. You need the elf, he just steals down archer. Dark assassin debuff. I can't even speak. Wow. Good point. I can try without, but I will have to look for some hero that I can stop with damage skill items. But yeah, probably could be an option. Like, unless I forget I'm actually killing the dragon when talking about anything on stream, there shouldn't be any issues. But I tend to go a little bit. I tend to go like be easily distracted, so that kind of just helped me, like in these kind of situations, for example. Is this one for me? Anyone else having any luck? Best op for every hero. Dappy, I would recommend... Wow, that's the second one for me. I would recommend checking out my Discord. The link is in the chat and in the description. There is a lightning guide channel in there that has information about the orbs as well. Wow, that's a wrong dragon. Can't farm. Oh yeah, Arnos, you're in push season, right? Oh no, camp is also at 2 items. Do you consider skipping Ice Tree for faster Poison Tree a good idea? I mean, if you go for Lightning Poison, then probably yeah. Because you really need the Poison Tree for Succubus, so... I believe that should give you more value, yes. Because what you get from Ice Tree, you get Sword Node, which you also get in Poison Tree, and you get like 10% damage for slowed monsters. So it's either that versus being able to actually use Succubus. Hey Meh, welcome, how are you doing? Ah. And that's 3. Congratulations, me, myself, and I. Why am I now having luck instead of having the luck against the Calypso? GG's. Miguel kinda there as well. Wow. Another one? Sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's just do this. Okay, let's start again. So same rules, 4 L items and 3 E items. Whoever gets them first wins. If you're doing L items, you can add L after your count, so we know you are doing those. But yeah, that's about it. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, game is on. Same rules. I'm in bed, so can't join. Can you get out of the bed? Perhaps? Maybe? Calypso gave you bad luck. I guess he stole all the streamer luck. But it was kinda even competition, so I can't really complain. It was fun. It was fun. My castle level disagrees, but otherwise it was fun. 120... I believe that would be like a bare minimum, and then you have to sacrifice a lot of things. My brain can't remember straight away, but I think 140 should be a very decent amount. With 120, you... Unless I'm mistaken, you can't reach Poison Tree, but you have to sacrifice a lot of things. Right? Wow, seems like I have a true fan in chat. Wow. Maybe Calypso is the real stream. It sure seems so. That's one for me. It sure seems so. He should stream. Hey Nathaniel, hello, welcome. 120 skipping whole ice tree. How to stabilize Devil Horn 2 in Lightning build. The main important thing is to get lower cooldown on your Pure Wizard and Necromancer. And having the Necromancer cooldown to be lower than Pure Wizard. So that is the most important thing. Four? Is that... Gio, did you start again from when we started the second round a minute ago? Or is that total? Because you were 3 when we started the second round. Hey Siri, how are you doing? How have your games been? Show me how you defeat him with 1 because I hate you. That is a very interesting way to ask. Expert Dungeon. We can do a little bit Expert Dungeon after this race, sure. Absolutely. I don't really need anything from there, but I can absolutely do a couple. That's 2 for me. I just really want the dust, because I'm trying to collect the 1000 red dust. So Geo, can you confirm me? That 4, was it in total for the both races? Going to Himos? Oh, what kind of a car event? That's nice. The weather seems tolerable as well. You're driving, or well, in the car right now? How rare is the DCD IQ? Someone has the numbers, please. Pretty rare. I mean, I have 3 currently with 550,000 bone defense. 2 of them is with double percentile lines, and only 1 is with a flat cooldown line. 3? Oh. Congratulations, Herb. Congratulations. Staff was worse than 1 in 1 million defense. So only have 500 defense left. 500,000 defense left for the staff then. Feels great. Yeah, congratulations. Congratulations, Herb. Still none? Oh my. Miso, you are not having the luck today. Absolutely not. Might be another million. Oh boy. What treasures? Here's my treasures for the bone. This is what I would recommend for a dragon setup always. The black pearl can kinda be unicorn shield for first kills if you don't have any E items to stack on your secondary leader. But otherwise, this is exactly what I would. What was I doing? You wanna go for a third race, or do we do some XP dungeon in between? Defeat the dragon with 1 hero? I would have to really change my build to do that, but I can do it without like casting anything, if that helps you. I should be able to do it. Down for third, okay. Let's do one more race and then we do some XP dungeon. That sounds like a plan. So that was like a pure AFK bone dragon kill right there. So, same rules. 3 E items, 4 L items. Yeah, Sarah, 59% of the damage, yeah. So in here, having a high Sarah would be more beneficial for me if I don't cast anything. So it would look like this. Not bad if I really want to do like very AFK kind of relaxing thing. There's a lot of tuning cars show off. Small kind of drift track. Will you be driving in there? In drifting? With your car? Or is it possible? That sounds interesting. I don't even know how to do that. We are still waiting for the new update as well. So, nothing. Okay, let's go. Third race, same rules in 3, 2, 1, go. I got distracted, sorry. I got distracted again. One more race, and then we go XP dungeon. Hey Alexis, how are you doing? You can see, I'm sure, you can see how easily I get distracted. I'm terrible at multitasking. 1 already? Wow, what a start. Good. That's good. Much better than bad. That's for sure. Yeah, Siri, that sounds really nice. How are you gonna be staying there overnight? I guess, yeah. If you're still here. The last dragon is very difficult, only the 4th one is defeated. Yeah, well, yeah, it is the hardest dragon in the game, so yeah, it is pretty difficult, that's for sure. 1, Miso, congratulations, you kind of won this already. Congratulations for the first E-drop. Camp is at 1 as well. 2? Wow, what? 10 seconds cooldown should be enough for Devil Horn 2. Oh, you're coming back this evening. Okay, that's a long day. That's a long day. I'm just gonna ignore Chubby. Oh boy. It would be possible, but my car ain't ready for that yet. Maybe in a few years. I see. Well, that's a goal. That's a goal to go for. Biking one. See you next time. Wow. Mimic. That's one for me, though. Damn. Only 41 Mimic chance item. I guess I have forgot. I must have forgotten to use the command a couple of times. Second was Great Goblin Hammer, but with Mimic. Oh my lord. Arav, if you're having problems with 10-second Pure Wizard and your Necromancer is lower than that, if you want, post your build and treasures and skill tree in my Discord, so people can take a closer look if there's anything else we can potentially fix from your build. Much easier to fix and give some advice if you see exactly what you're running and so on. So if you're in my Discord, just feel free to post in there. I can take a look, but there's also so many people who know their stuff and they can also help you. I would always recommend that if you need any help. 3? Wow. Congratulations, Camp. Congratulations. We got 3 different winners from 3 different races. That was nice. Hey, SK. Last one would have been a great Giants item. Maybe foreshadowing something. Maybe. May's ending, still no updates on Crow Castle. Yeah. Same. Same feeling. Indeed, Camp. Indeed. Okay, let's do a couple of XP dungeons now, because I promised to do it. Wow, this is a horrible casting order. I would like to ask you to turn off the Polish subtitles, because I don't understand English. Turn off or turn on? But yeah, know that I will try. Well, I can't really turn them on for the stream until YouTube automatically makes the subtitles, but I will try to remember to do it for the videos, for the upcoming videos. There's quite a lot of people who use the subtitles, so I will definitely want to keep them on. Hey, Prosent. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? Farming this dungeon is really awkward. Like my... Well, I should adjust the hotkeys a little bit. Hey, Mo. Oh, Thunderstorm. I will keep this. It goes from +1 to +2, so if you want to keep 1, you want to keep it to +2. It's a pretty cool game. I mean, it's seemingly so simple, but yet it's kinda so addictive, you know? Oh yeah, Battle Cats? Yeah, that's been recommended, like suggested before as well. I have a couple of other titles I should also do at some point, so during this summer for sure. My English is crystal clear. Wow. Thank you, dude. If you feel like that, that's wonderful. If it's somehow understandable, that's enough for me. My inventory. Is there anything special you want to see in there? I will. Just give me a moment. .6 lightning damage. That's kinda low. Maybe I will keep it anyway. My inventory? What do you want to see? 711 Elostos. So I try to go for 1,000, and then I will do a stream where I will open all of them. At least 1,000. So that should not take too long. I should really go through this stuff. There's probably something that I could use, like this. Well, something like this. I might be able to use that, I don't know. Red crystals is so rare, yeah. I can get quite a lot since I can do pretty decently well in hell mode, but it's still pretty slow to get, slow to gather. I apologize for my previous name, I thought I got rid of it. Hello, Wall. All good, how are you doing? I could do like a gold build with stuff like this, I guess. So I've been just... I have a little bit maybe hoarding issues, as you probably can tell. Yeah, I really should go through all of this. But it's a huge pain in the ass to do. Yeah, I've been saving quite a few bonus gold items, in case I would try to do a full gold setup for some reason, which I don't really think I will be ever doing, but yeah. Ah, it's Mo. Okay, yeah. No worries. No worries. No worries, Wall. What do you use to write promotion for giant? They can be immortal, so it's better to take the left promotion with attack damage. My giants do absolutely nothing. I don't even summon them. They are level 10,000. And level 10,000 against Bone Dragon does absolutely nothing. If you compare, for example, for my Succubus, which is 688,000. Let's make that a little bit more pretty, shall we? That's nice. So, yeah, the giants are not doing anything in the build. The only reason I have them in here is because they look pretty and they hold items with hero damage skill level lines on both. So they give me a couple of more hero damage skill levels for my build to help my other damage dealers. Uh, 3 months, Rohit, that's a pretty good time. How far are you? Every pro has a monopoly over the red crystals. Well, I mean, I get the point, and I partly agree. However, I do feel like if you have been playing the game for a long time, it's more reasonable to assume that you are able to reach those top 300 rankings and gather red crystals, compared to someone who has just started out. Like, if you compare someone who has been playing the game for 2 or 3 years and someone who has been playing the game for 2 or 3 days, obviously there should be a difference in there. And at the same time, I do feel like red crystals should be available for more pay people than just for those at the very top of the leaderboards, because it essentially means that the best will be just getting richer and better. So what I would like to see is either other means of earning red crystals, maybe not just from the top 300 rankings. Maybe there could be missions, tasks that you could complete for it, or certain milestones that would give you a little bit red crystals, or something. Or it could just be top 500 players, top 1000 players. Why not? I mean, it wouldn't really, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but I don't think it would really break anything in the game. If you disagree, please tell me. I mean, the amounts would have to be quite small, of course, but I don't think it would really break. Like, would it really give developer less money if 100, 200 more people would be having access to 10 hours of auto battle like every 3 weeks or so? I don't think so. My voice is very relaxing. Thank you. Thank you. Massive skill issue, and shocking since this game doesn't need skill. Well, Hell mode does need skill. It does need items, for sure, but it also does need skill. Because even if you have the perfect items, you don't immediately be able to do 1 trillion damage, for example. That's where you need the skill. In waving, you don't. You just set your setup and let go. So yeah, partly agree with that. Do you think I will get unbanned? I got banned for saving my game too much, you think? Sam, have you sent a ticket to the developer through Discord about it? If you feel it's a false ban, you can always try to apply for a unban. Welcome back, Arnos. Clean my monitor? I probably should do that as well. How do you enter the dragon fight like so quickly without using your mouse? I'm using my keyboard, so I'm using hotkeys, which you can't see on the screen, but it's basically like one button on keyboard presses one part of the screen once. So it's like I have 3 buttons. One taps the dragon statue, the other one taps the bone dragon button, and the third one taps the battle button. So I just tap like 3 different buttons on my keyboard and I can start the battle. I could use it for the heroes as well, so if I wanted to play fully on keyboard, I could just have 1 button for every hero and so on. And that's something you can do, something you are allowed to do. But you can't do anything that does multiple keystrokes for you, like multiple taps for you per 1 key or something like that. So anything that does say multi-clicker things or macros or anything like that you can't use. But as long as it's one button for 1 tap, then it's okay. I do have a video about that. I will link it in the chat right now. The later part of the video will discuss using the hotkeys. And there's the video link in the chat right now. Recommend me a gold build. What kind of gold build do you need? What is your wave level currently? Next live with Hanako? We will have to ask Hanako. Made it again, I'm just waiting and want to lose my 500,000 waves. Well, as far as I know, he's been quite fast with replying lately, so with any luck, you could get the reply soon. If you haven't done anything wrong, if you haven't done auto-clickers, macros, account sharing, or using any modded game versions, then you should be fine. And if that's the case, you can DM me. I can also ask, or you as well. Just DM me with the information, and I will discuss you in Discord after the stream. Drop the DCDIQ at 206,000 waves. That is lucky. That is so damn lucky. Damn, I am jealous. You can bind pressing one key for n times for n actions. Yeah, true. It would be a recorded macro. I guess it's called macro at that point. But yeah, one key, one action, that's fine. And a lot of people who play on keyboard, I guess the vast majority of you don't use mouse at all, so you just use full keyboard, right? So I may be a little bit of an odd one for using a mouse for the heroes. But it's just how I wanna roll. I like it. Do you mean this one? Pomo Jemu? This is my dragon build skill tree, so you can't really fully copy this. I would recommend check out the description and the lightning videos in there, and you will see this in the lightning videos as well. That should be much better for you. But yeah, there's my current dragon skill tree. Being able to do both one-handed is super convenient. Yeah, I know. Just remember, change to a different hand every now and then. For reasons. Hey, Maddie, how are you doing? I was wondering if you would be awake at this hour. Good morning. Expect my base to be slightly higher. I should be hitting... Well, I will hit 13 million next season, like early next season. I had like 7 days, I guess, 7-8 days without waving. I was on a holiday trip. But I've been doing like 90,000 waves average per season, I guess, for a pretty long time. Sometimes a bit more, usually not much less though. Day so far is going great. The drops are absolute garbage, but that's kind of normal, I guess. I kind of just stopped doing XP Dungeon again. Do you guys want to do more races? Since I'm doing Bone Dragon anyway. Rohit, if you want, it would be better if you take screenshot and send them in either in my Discord or DM me through Discord so I can take a better look. I will take a look at Discord after the stream, so for people who might DM me or ping me on my channel, I will take a look at them after the stream. Have you been playing any new games lately, Matty? Well, the waves have a different duration in very early game, but other than that, it will be the same. So me now versus me in 20 million waves, for example, or in the future, I will be able to do the same amount of waves per hour than I do right now. So there won't be a difference in my wave speed in 10 million waves or 20 million waves. Because I will also be able to level up my heroes as well. And if anything, I will be maybe able to get more items, better items, so I should be able to do even more waves per hour. Any states will have different durations, kind of big even. Any states? Random roguelikes on Steam. Anything great, Matty? Anything worth testing, perhaps? How big, Kampf? Like, is there a difference between waves at 10 million and 20 million? We just don't notice anymore because every boost. If there is a difference, then even if I have all the boosts, there should be a difference in my wave speed, right? Ralph, I'm really, really happy to hear that. Really, really happy. Always make me happy to hear I've been able to help someone. Resolutive white part of waves can take 75 to 85 seconds without any speed boost. And like, is that... Like, do you mean it's gonna be randomly like that forever? Or is like 75 seconds if you are at this wave level, or an 85 seconds if you're at this wave level? I'm not sure if I can really describe what I mean, but I guess you understand. Slay the Slay? Star Raiders. Star Raiders. I will write it down. It's random. Oh yeah, so, but then there is no real difference between like someone doing waves on 10 million waves and someone doing waves on 20 million waves, because there's the same amount of difference between the wave speeds, right? So that was kind of the thing. Okay, yeah, okay. But in very early game, the wave speed is a little bit different. The wave duration is a little bit different because something's not spawning and so on, right? I haven't played Slay the Spire, no. It's kind of, I guess it might even be on my some wish list or something. I might even have it. I don't know. I might even have it in my library. It could be in my wish list, but no, I haven't played it. Wall, yeah. I mean, The game kinda has more options, have more options now than what it has like a year ago with the old physical summon meta, because now you can, I guess, more easily, if that's the correct word for it, to do different kind of variation builds. Like you can do poison build, you can do lightning build, and they will do very well. You can do Town Archer. Well, you could do Town Archers with physical summon as well, sure, but I believe you have a little bit more options now. Okay, so Maddie, do you think I should maybe start with Slay the Spire first? In that case, it's better. Thank you, Rolf. Thank you. That really means a lot. I guess that is also because there's not many people doing content about this game, so it still feels good. I think the most active ones are me and Braun. At least for English content. I don't know if there's people doing Crocastle content on different languages, but I just don't know. 500 expert defense done. Wanna guess what I got? If you say Town Archer rune, I will delete your name from that list. Oh yeah, Bowmaster is fine. No nerfs for Bowmaster, so like I have Bowmaster in here in my dragon build. Low roll fire damage. Wow. You really set that up in a way that I would have thought you got something really amazing. You sneaky, sneaky, sneaky man. Kinda hard to find a better balanced game than Slay the Spire. Okay. I mean, I probably should give it a go and just see how I like it or not like it. Pretty decent item recently, but I can't bring myself to replace my 3 out of 3 L items. Which item for who? I wanna know. Which item? What lines and for who? What year did you start playing Crowcastle? Like 2017 initially. And then I had a 5-year-ish break at some point. But I came back in 2023, like February 2023, and I've been playing ever since. Hey Oda, how are you doing? How is your day drifting? Wish they would buff Dark Skeleton be like DLA DBM so I can semi-full ice. Yeah, I had that same thought actually earlier today when I was thinking about the full ice build, which kinda should be possible, but just running Dark Skeleton instead of a Bowmaster or Lightning Archer is just stupid because it's just so much weaker. So I don't really understand why. You can't use both anyway with Strafe, so why won't it just be like the ice version of Bowmaster? Maybe we will get some balance, who knows? Full iron get full iron ice. Wow. I should really I should just shut up for the rest of the stream. Jesus. Full ice gets messed up by air. LOL. I agree. That was my only issue when I was thinking about it. But if Dark Skeleton, let's say, was exact copy of Bowmaster, and you would set that to air, I guess it could be doable. Doing pretty good, just recently got my personal best in Hell mode. Oh, I saw it's this season, right? Right? That's freaking crazy. Missing 2 skill duration runes on Necroman. What? That is crazy. Is it a hero or Town Master build? I also did my run yesterday evening, so I'm done for this week. Some red crystals coming up, and that's enough for me. It's hero? Okay, that's amazing. Congratulations, dude. That's amazing. Maddie, double crit damage, cooldown skill level +1. I have almost identical item in my build. Let's see. Where is it currently? Not here. Oh, it's currently in here. So, yeah. Use it. Use it, dude. Whoop, 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 whoop. How was your work, Calypso? You just got off? I mean, this could have other usages as well than Dark and Lightning Archer, but it's here currently. I guess that could be a TA item. Yeah, it could be. But I still need... Like, it's an option that I've been thinking, but I still need a bow. I still need a bow to go with that. Yeah, Maddie, it works. So just use it, dude. It's 1 CDE more. It should be good. But yeah, it's a very nice TA item. My colony build, Ariandi, is currently like this. It's a really weird... It's really weird. I guess I just tried... I don't know what I've been trying. I dropped Ice Wizard instead of Alice, I guess. Let's see if I can win, or did I just run this all the way to defeat last time? I don't remember. Let's see if we can win. It should be pretty slow though. Tips to like waving and like consistently winning. I can probably AFK for weeks straight. Farm dragons. If you can farm Legend Dragon or Bone Dragon eventually, then the items will be the things that will carry you for those weeks straight. I mean, I could AFK for weeks straight if the game doesn't crash, which it kind of wanna do every now and then. The first night when I got back home and I started waving again this week, I crashed. Immediately after going to bed, I crashed and I had 8 hours of downtime. So that's really unfortunate. This seems really slow. I don't know what I've been doing. I might have to change something else in here as well. So don't... Yeah. This is terrible. Yeah, this is... I agree. This is terrible. I guess I was kind of just trying 3 witches in terms of like staying alive without leveling Dark Elf or something like that before leaving for the holiday. So there should be Ice Wizard or Ice Sorcerer in my build instead of Alice, and there was Windy instead of Lisa at some point. And it was faster, so this is very much slower. Yeah, that was horrible. We won, but that was really, really slow. Oh yeah, I could try, yeah. Skeleton. Instead of Lisa, sure. That could be a nice option. We can try it. I think my skeleton might have a STDE set. Not this one. Well, these one, they don't have duration, but okay. And if we don't have Ice Wizard, then we can just do this, I guess. The last time I tried, when I had Windy instead of a Witch, it was faster. So let's try that. Let's try if we can survive. It was better for some reason. Maybe it was because of Ice, I don't know. DA for Chrono? Oh, could be an option, yes. Yeah, Town Cannons are leveled, when leveled, much better for IC. If I'm going to buy something from this game, what should it be? If you're gonna buy something, I would recommend the Golden Horn and the 13 Heroes Tool. So both of those are permanent, so you will get like most value out of your money by doing it. So one extra hero really helps you in every single game mode, and also the Golden Horn, sorry, helps you so much with faster progression because of faster waving and so on. Here's the results for that Golden Battle, by the way. I think it was faster. I did not time it, but it felt faster. Yeah, but what race for IC do you have, Otto? Yeah, mine is something like 8 point something. Yeah. I'm not terribly interested in Infinite Calling, to be honest. There's a lot of math in this game involved. Actually, I mean, it's seemingly so simple, but there's a lot of things that you can fine-tune to be more optimal, better, and so on. I could fine-tune a lot of things, but there's a lot of things that I just don't find really well enjoyable to do. Math is cooler than magic. Some people would surely agree. For me, it just makes my brain hurt. Yeah, I mean, I could just pump elf more and get more infinite colony done and then reset elf, but I just really don't see the point. But yeah, I could do the switching Dark Assassin with Chrono for faster clears. That's probably a good idea. Maybe I'll do some timing later on. Maybe try to get some more optimal items for Skeleton and so on. If not recording, what do you do when you are farming? Usually watching some series or some stream or anything. Like watching anything, because just pure farming without anything else is kind of... it gets boring really fast. So... I just usually watch, maybe I'll watch some Netflix series, or maybe I'll watch some anime or something like that. Yeah, I mean, like, keeping your elf at around that sort of ratio with 8x-ish infinite colony ratio, I feel like that's kind of a sweet spot for me as well. Like, sure, I could go higher, but do I really, like, benefit from it? Other than being able to say I have 10x infinite colony or higher. I think that's pretty much nice. Pretty nice. I could even run a little bit lower and run like 5 or 6x infinite colony, and it should be fine, right? What phone do you recommend for Crowcastle only? Any cheap phone. It should really run on basically anything. If it's not more than 5 years old. Like any cheap phone you can get. Play chess in this next stream while farming. I'm terrible at chess. I don't play chess. I don't even know if I fully know the rules. Or maybe I know the rules, but I don't know any of, like, tactics. It's not gonna be relaxing. Oh no. Losing every single game is not gonna be very relaxing. 3 out of 4 Dark Assassin sword. Do I want to keep this? I don't use him for damage, but do I want to keep this? How fast can you kill the Bone Dragon? I guess if you count the chest in like 6 seconds. How to unban my 1.9 million account for using autoclicker once. Getting banned for using autoclicker once sounds kinda odd, unless that one time lasted for 3 years without any breaks. But the only way to get unbanned is to ask developer. So you can go to Discord and make a ticket for the developer and ask him to check again if you feel it's unfair ban. Most live stream I come across are absolute brain rot. I try to keep away from the brain rot content as much as I can. I guess I was running this previously when I was using Damage Dealer Dark Assassin. At some point I had this sword. So that's improvement for sure in case I want to do it in the future. Yeah. So let's skip. That's one item kept today. Not bad. Core Castle is brain rot. No, it's not. Core Castle is the best game. No, it's not. I mean, it's fun. It's fun for servant. The game is, it's not the worst, it's not the best. It's by far not the most predatory in terms of, like, in-game purchases. And it's pretty chill. And I like the graphics, so those are the good parts of the game. It's dedicated developer. Oh yes, absolutely. Hey Cat. Core Castle is all about community. That is true. With completely offline, without connecting with anyone, I don't think you can keep going for a very long time. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, True. What's up? No need to spam, thank you very much. I will time you out soon if you spam. Or Calypso will do it, I guess he's itching to do it. Glad to have you here. How are you doing? What spells are you casting? Like, I know a lot of. I can cast a lot of ninjutsu. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but if I use, like, if I play on PC for a long time, when, like, especially the keyboard hand, like my left hand, is in static position for a long time, and when I just do this, there's like huge cracking sound. Like huge. I wish I could record it at some point. Like if you know those videos where they crack people's like the chiropractics who crack people's backs, and I have the same but from my voice. It's a little bit scary, but also so relaxing at the same time. How many E-items do you have? I don't even know. My inventory is pretty much full. I probably have like 3 slots available before it's full, so too many. Fire Succubus is very fast. She has a lot of attack speed. My vacation was very nice, very relaxing. Thank you for asking, Cat. It was fun. It was fine. And nothing bad happened, so I guess that's good. And I drank a lot of beer. Stun, crit damage, hero damage, skill level, wow. We have gotten quite a few E-items today. Might even be that the next stream will be the 1000 Eldust crafting. Maybe. That will require a little bit of off-stream farming though. $23 trillion for Elf. What ratio will that get you, Calypso? Is there any updates on how much skill points I should get on a certain amount of waves? There is a list of what wave levels to earn skill points. I'm not sure if it's pinned in my Discord or not. It could be pinned on one of the channels. DM me, I can look it up for you, but it's also available in the spreadsheet released by Sayonara, which you can find through the link in the description. The Sayonara Progression Guide. There's a tab in the spreadsheet that shows every wave level where you gain a skill point. And also you also get 1 skill point for clearing each world. So fully clearing each, like any of these 3 worlds, will give you 1 skill point each. So that's 3 skill points. You get 1 skill point also for every unit that reaches level 10,000 as well. So every hero, tower, castle pod, town archers, every one of those on level 10,000 will give you 1 skill point. Yeah, the wiki is not really up to date, I believe. Hey! When was your first bone dragon kill? Damn, that was a long time ago. It was in 2023. I just don't remember which month. Are you gonna make a 1000+ dust crafting video? I was planning on doing it on stream, actually. I think it's more enjoyable, unless you feel otherwise, to do it on stream rather than on video. What do you guys think? Video versus stream on 1000 dust crafting. Yeah, I'm gonna use oranges. I don't really care. It's not that much, and my amount of oranges doesn't really do much anyway. Oh yeah, let's do another race. Sure. Same rules. The comment is still pinned, so 4 E items or 3 L items. 4 L items or 3 E items. That was yeah, that's what I said. The first one to get one of those wins. And it's at least me and Camp are in. Anyone else in for a race? Well, anyway, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Chrono, let's go. Let's go. 3 E items, 4 L items. Will we have a 4th winner? Or will someone win again? Tornado, just type !! gamble. And the amount you want to gamble with. If you do gamble all, then it will gamble with the max amount. Like this. As long as no one tells me, we won't. No snitches in chat, right? Ain't no snitches in here. Do it on stream, video probably. You can do double a stream and then chop up the stream to make a video. I could also do that, sure. I don't know, like every stream will be a video anyway, so I don't know. Definitely could do a short series about it as well. Maybe if we get some lucky drops, for example. Could be nice, could be nice. One already? Starting strong, starting strong. Miso 1 out of 4. Rook, don't spam, please. You need to add an amount after the exclamation mark Campbell. Like how Tornado did, for example. That should work, for some reason it doesn't. Like, okay, this is gonna be a life advice for you. If something doesn't immediately work, spamming it 1,000 times probably won't make it work any faster. So wait for a while, and if it doesn't work, then try again. A little bit patience. Yeah, the easiest way is to use gamble all. I don't know, if you have less crystals than you try to gamble with, it probably won't just work. So Tornado, you can try something like gamble 10 or something like that. And there have to be a space between the word gamble and the amount. But no space between the exclamation mark and the gamble word. Just gamble all of them. It's like putting all the red. Yeah, did I won, by the way? Oh, I lost. Damn. I lost all of my crystals. What a sad day. What a sad day. Does this take anything? The crystals you gamble with on in chat are just like channel. What are they called in Twitch? Channel loyalty points or whatever that you gain just from watching the stream. So it won't affect your game in any way if you're afraid of that. It's in kids how to gamble. This is a safe space. They gotta learn somewhere, so I guess in here it won't do any harm at least. I'm kinda distracted, so this race is really not gonna be for me, I guess. Chrono is at 1. Camp hasn't said anything, I believe, maybe. No, 1. I forgot about that. Can Succubus be an option for Zeus in Town Archer Hell mode if he doesn't have good card control lines? I don't think so. I mean, Zeus has a built-in slow already, so if you have any stun, it's just gonna be so much better option. And Succubus is more like a single target unit, whereas Zeus can slow and stun multiple monsters at once. So I don't really... I mean, Succubus has the charm ability, but that's just very, well, maybe if you have no items at all in very early game, it might help. It might work. But otherwise, it shouldn't be as great. Are you streaming in multiple platforms? No, just on YouTube. I've been meaning to try doing a like YouTube plus Twitch as well. I just don't know if that will reach any additional Crowcastle players really. With other games, sure, but with this game I don't really see that having a huge impact. I lost all my money, doesn't mean if I gamble and lost again, doesn't mean I'm in debt. You can't gamble with debt, so you will always be at 0. I have a Twitch channel, yes. It's linked in the description as well, but I'm not streaming in both simultaneously. For Crowcastle, I'm just doing it on YouTube. Worth trying, I will probably do so. I think I do have to get the paid version of Streamlabs to be able to do that. Currently it's just running the free version. But yeah, I will probably give it a go. I just have to figure out if I need to do any changes to like bit rates and stuff. I guess YouTube and Twitch have a little different. It's really something I haven't really read about too much yet. But I've asked in here previously from the people watching if they rather have me do this on YouTube or in Twitch. I believe the vast majority has always said that they prefer YouTube over Twitch. Let's ask that again. Do you prefer watching? Would you prefer watching these streams in YouTube or Twitch? Auto is on YouTube. Team YouTube. Attack speed, cooldown, boss damage, archer range team. Nah. If it costs money, then don't do it. I mean, it can be worth a test. How to PvP with other players in the chat commands? I think it's !duel. And then you need to do something like this, I believe. I'm not sure if it's activated. Should I do it like... I should have added the @ mark, I guess. For some reason, Twitch still doesn't have a smart TV app. That is interesting. I wonder why. Well, that's it for me. It will be either both or just YouTube. I won't lose Maddie, no matter what. YouTube more accessible. The one thing I really like is that every stream will automatically be a video after the stream. So I think that's a very neat feature in YouTube. ! Points should give you information about your channel points. I believe so, at least. Okay, it works. Perfect. Do I have any points now? I have 50. The point spam begins. I think the gamble function has been a, like, relatively... I don't know. I feel like it hasn't been spammed too much lately. But today there's been a lot of gamble. Or maybe I've been just ignoring it previously. But today, for sure, there's a lot of gambling going on. Wait, what happened to the race? Do you see? I got distracted. Miso won. I see 4 out of 4 for Miso. I can't. I seriously can't be this bad at remembering things. Yeah, sorry, I got a little bit distracted, I guess. Wow. Congratulations, Miso, for winning the race, I believe. I blame all of you for distracting me, making me forget we were racing. It was the first time ever that happened. I'm sure it won't happen ever again. Let's do one more. Anyone in? Camp, are you still in? Chrono as well. Let's do one more. Got low luck with Bone today. Okay, let's go. One more. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same rules. 4L or 3 items. Now I try to remember we're actually doing this. It was the gambling, I swear. It's not good for your brain or your health in general. Makes you forget you are doing anything else. Okay, Miso, have a nice dinner. Hope you have some yummy food. Congratulations and see you next time. How many Bone Dragon skills you have? My defense is currently 555,000. So that's a 111,000 kills, right? Yes, Thor benefits from Chain Lightning. But Chain Lightning is pretty much the best line you can get for Thor. Zeus, on the other hand, doesn't benefit from the Chain Lightning, but Thor does. So any Chain Lightning items should go for Thor. That's one for me. Double Poison with GD. I'm not gonna be keeping this one. We'll do like this race, depending how long this takes, and then maybe a little bit more, and then I'm gonna go and get some dinner as well. Starting to be quite hungry. I've been playing this account, Alexander, for like a couple of years. You have contacts with developers? I don't have anything more than any others, like just a way to ask questions from him. Like nothing special, no. No, one? Maybe this is the race for Chrono. Yes, it's a solo developer. That is correct. I wish there was more, and I think a lot of us wish there were more than one. Maybe he has a helper. I wish he did. I wish he had a team. As far as I know, there's none, but we don't know a lot. I just want the update. I just want the beta so I can do some little testing and then I can switch my build to something else, because I've been running this for quite a while now. So hitting 30 million waves now, I feel it's time to try something else just for fun. If we don't get beta and updates soon, I might just have to switch to something else anyway. I'm just not sure to what. That is the problem. If I got like a proper bow for my townhouse, I might try a townhouse build, even though I've been kind of trying not to do it. But the other options, what do I have? Going back to Lightning plus Succubus, or just changing Poseidon with something else, Ice Sorceress, Goblin, something like that. So not much of a difference in there. Sometimes his replies has we. I'm pretty sure that must be like a translation thing. I guess he runs everything through a translator. As far as I know, there's no one else. Should update the game. I agree. I agree so much. Zeus with Pure Wizard is usually the thing you want to go for. If you have a flat cooldown line on your Zeus, then that's not really needed. But if you don't have that, then just place Zeus besides your Pure Wizard. There's been on ban spree lately. I mean, yeah, a lot of people got hit by that, right? I mean, it's good that those who cheat get banned, and those who got false banned, of course, gets unbanned, if that happens. That's want the update, so please. Make it short and bring awareness to people to learn coding to help the developer. I'm not sure how people learning coding would help the developer. Yeah, so I heard. Did you contact developer yourself, or did you just got your account back on its own? I know only 3 people that were unbanned. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's a very common thing to happen. But yeah, there can be false bans. Of course, there can be. In every game, there can be false bans. Did you DM or send a ticket through the Discord server? Just pure DM? Bruno is at 2, I'm at 2, so this is a battle of who gets that one E-item first. Ticket, okay, yeah. So yeah, it's a good thing he's been quite actively responding to tickets. That's a good sign. One waited for 4 years until unreal. Wow, that... I mean, you could probably do a documentary about that. Wow. That's like those stories when you hear someone's been in prison for like 10 years and then they are found not guilty and they are released. Exactly the same. I know. Hey Hamsi, how is it going? Three. I wish this was a CD. I really do wish this was a CD. Oh, three. Oh man. It's your win. It's your win, dude. Yeah, this the stream delay makes things a little bit hard sometimes. Yes. Congratulations, Colonel. That's on you. That was a close one. That was a close one. Wow. Watching this stream has filled me with inspiration to download and try the game again. Yikes. Good luck. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. Defender has an auto skill because of this orb. So the skill you see on Defender is this orb. Which is also kinda... Well, it's not doing much for my Bone Dragon build. If you take a look... When I kill the Bone Dragon, if you take a look at the skill bar, if the dragon doesn't do a breath, there you go. Like, it doesn't even activate before the Bone Dragon is dead. So if that happens, it's completely useless. If you have a longer kill time, then you might have some use for that orb. But for me, it's actually, as you can see, it's kind of useless. Thank you, Chrono. That was a nice race. No DZ Diakus? Nope. Nope. I'm saving up my luck for a 1000 dust crafting spree. I'm sure we will get one in there. How many dust now? 747. 250 dust to go. That's decent. How much? How many items is that? 70 items would be 210, right? Yeah, Hamsi, it's probably better you don't say anything. I'm just glad that you cannot post pictures in YouTube chat. Cursed Orb might be useful for Expert Dungeon. Yeah, there it might have you. Okay, let's actually try. It depends at what point is it cast. Is it cast when the boss spawns? I think it was cast just before the boss spawned. No, this is Bone Dragon. Wow. Let's try again. So Expert Dungeon. It's really barely there. Now it was on the boss, so yeah, it can help in Expert Dungeon. That's a good thing. It would be kind of silly if it didn't. Three ones in a row. Congratulations, dude. You're on a winning spree. But yeah, the question is, I guess, what kind of change will I do to the build? I know. The thing is, I have done accurate reviews on Ice Sorcerers and on Goblin. And those are kind of my two options to modify my build with. So there's not really nothing really new. even if I used one of those. Elizabeth, yeah, true. And I also did that in Hanakeo's account review, so that's also kind of done. I will have to go through my items and see how close I can get that to work. That's why I would love the beta. You're waiting for update until I reset something? Yeah, I think that is probably the best. Well, I've been thinking that for the past 3 months at least. So I'm kinda running out of patience. I'm not ready for an update? What? How are you not ready for an update? You are the single only sole person on this earth who is not ready for an update. Using Goblin and Ice also seems like a worse option than Poseidon. Probably. I mean, Goblin is really similar, except I would run Goblin on a lower ratio, which would free some more gold for my other damage deals, which might help with farming a little bit, so... I could just drop Poseidon ratio as well and have the same effect, I believe, but yeah. Well, I guess it's gonna be about depending if I get some items or not. Like, the 1000 dust, I'm gonna craft purely weapons. So, in case I get like a good bow for Downhunter, then I will go with that. Don't have any red crystals to reset? Hey, with updates, you get free reset tickets. At least with every previous update, you have gotten free reset tickets. So don't worry, you will get some. Don't worry. DC Dagger Sword and use Elizabeth. I mean, if that happens, then yes. If I get the good bow, then I will use Thanatos. I just want the DC Dagger staff for my pure wizard though, but that's the main reason I'm going for weapons. How to fix load only? I can't save. If you get that, your only option is to load. That means you have a newer save than what you're currently running on your device. There's a newer save saved up. So you have to load that and go with that. Boxes out of habit. Wow. Oh yeah, that is a shame. You have done something on that account to activate autosave, which is why you have to load now to that save. So you kind of have you basically have no other option than to load and just do those waves. How much money do you spend on this game? I just buy the monthly 3x game speed. So I just get this one every 30 days. I will have to get it again soon, by the way. It seems like. You know how I could prevent from happening again? I don't know what I did wrong. Just make sure whenever you do anything, you are always using the most recent save. And just, if you're trying to switch devices, just remember to save the game and then load after that on the next device. I don't think there's anything else really you can, or you need to do. Mulling or going damage down archers, which is more viable for free to play? I would say mulling is more viable. That is my opinion. The issue is you have to get more Town Archer runes, but you instantly have slots for 4 CDEs if you get those runes. Will I get banned if I switch devices too much? No. Switching devices is fine. You just save on one device and load on the other one. As long as you are not doing anything other shady, then that's fine. So 200,000 XP defense. Or you can go with boxes. Oh, let's open a couple of boxes, by the way. Thank you for reminding me, because I have 150 again saved up, so I guess we can go like 5 rooms or something like that. No shady business, then that's fine. There shouldn't be any issues at all. Okay, let's do like 5 or 6. Let's do 6. Maybe we'll get the... I have 1 Town Archer room in case I want to use Town at some point. If we get another one, then I'm at least set. In that sense, I doubt we will, but who knows? MP cost plus 6%. What a great start. Well, 7.8% attack speed, I'm gonna keep this. I usually keep like everything over 7% personally. I know some of you are much more hardcore in attack speed percentage farming, but I keep everything over 7 or so. MP recovery, that is completely useless. Colony cooldown, that's also useless. Just beginner dungeon runes. And well, that's a decent one. 17.5% MP cost reduction. I'm gonna keep this. And Poison Cloud -1 second. Isn't the max -2 seconds? Right, so this is not good enough. Or is it 1? Is it 2 seconds? Let's check. Yeah, it's -2 seconds, so I should have some of those saved up as well, so I guess we can just sell that one. Where is it? It's here. Oh yeah, I have a max one, so let's just sell this one. I also have this one. Perfect room. How much gold should I get when I have 100,000 waves? You should have your first colony world done, and you should have some infinite colonies done, so whatever you have with those should be enough. But yeah, I also have this one. So I also do have a Kraken rune as well. In case I get good Elizabeth items. And I should have a couple of these ones as well, so I should be set in case I get. I will have to go through my items and see if I have anything decent right now. But yeah. Rune-wise, Elizabeth is set. Like a full progression guide. There was a full progression guide released by Sayonara like 2 weeks ago. I made a video about it. My most recent Crowcastle video on my channel is about that guide. And there is a link under that video to the spreadsheet that has a step-by-step guide for progression. So I would highly recommend check that out. It's really similar to my lightning build videos. The small differences, both options work, no issues. But yeah, it has like a step-by-step, pretty well done step-by-step guide. Okay, so yeah, that's boxes. Anyone wondering if you use boxes for items, don't use them for S or L items. Just ignore the first two options. They are waste of boxes. So it's only E items or rune stones. If you are in very early game, then it's going to be E items. And late game, it would be rune stones or using them for the secondary runes on items. Because you have to pay, to apply second rune on item, you have to pay boxes to do that. So you have to save some boxes for that. The link to the video is in the description. The Sayonara progression guide video link is in there, and in that video's description or pinned in the chat there will be the link to the spreadsheet. If you can't find it there, DM me in Discord and I will send it to you. Okay, I'm gonna get one more E item and then I'm gonna get some dinner. Does that sound like a plan? Hell yeah. Oh, that was for your gambling. Sad, very sad. Never lose. Green Dragon? Very much worth it. Poison damage hammer, wow. Hey Cleaner, what's up? I'm not promoting gambling. We actually had to create a cooldown for the gambling because you guys were too addicted. D8 for manual. I did that in last stream. Oh no, not in the last stream, but in the stream where I raced Calypso. I did D8 for manual. It's all there. And it wasn't fun. On 2x game speed, it was pretty doable. On 3x game speed, it was extremely annoying thing to do. Extremely annoying thing to do. Come on, game. Give me that one item. There we go. That's the last E item of the day, and it's not a very good one. But that means 750 dust, so 250 dust to go, and then we can do... the crafting. The craftening. And that's 3 more dust, so we are a little bit closer again. Alrighty. That was fun. We got like one decent item, that Dark Assassin sword, in case it's gonna be usable at some point. I missed that stream. Hey, that stream is available as a video on my channel, Cat. You can go to my channel, check the live streams tab, and check the battle stream between me and Calypso. It's all there. It's all there. There was I think it was like after the halfway point of the stream when I started to do those manuals. It's all there. I might do it again, but not today because it really wasn't that enjoyable. It really wasn't that enjoyable. It's horrible. Okay, I'm gonna go get some dinner right now. Thank you so much for joining in again. It was nice to get back to the grind. I will try to get those dust soon so we can do the crafting as soon as possible, because I'm anxious to spend that dust. I want that item. I want those sweet E weapons. Meanwhile, see you in the Discord and see you in the next stream or video as well. The link to the Discord, I will link it in the chat right now, and it's also in the description. So, if you're not there yet, go join. If you want to, up to you. Okay, see you, have a great weekend, and bye.